bollocks. Okay guys, welcome to another part of this sort of shoot 'em up special. This is where I am basically taking a look at every shoot 'em up that I can find, starting with a certain letter. Now this one is the letter F. Now this one, this is called Fantastic Journey. Now I didn't actually quite catch who makes this one. Is it Konami possibly? Yeah, it will be Konami because it's based on sort of Gradius and Nemesis. It's a rather strange strange ship that I've picked. Never ever seen this game before. That is mental. Absolutely mental. I mean, it's Gradius or Nemesis, but instead of spaceships, they just change the sort of baddest to all these really bizarre, in this case, animals, chickens, penguins, golden eagles, heads. I'm not too sure what that thing is. Is that some kind of protective barrier? I've never ever heard a video game that's got In the Mood. Three words: bat shit mental, but in a really good way. I mean, what the hell is going on here? What do these people? How do these people come up with ideas like this? I mean, I know the Japanese, they love stuff like this, and I've got to say this is brilliant fun. I mean, look at the graphics. What's not to love about something like this? It's like some kind of grabber machine dropping toys. Yeah, the American Golden Eagle. I'm not overly sure how the power-ups work. I've not really been paying too much attention. It'll be similar to Gradius, I would imagine. You see the things along the bottom, but I've been too busy admiring the visuals to actually see how it's picking up a cat by its head. Yeah, that's I do not condone cruelty to animals, guys. I can assure you no animals were harmed in the making of this video. Oh, look at the little chick and the penguin. That's quite barbaric actually. Look at that one there, it's bloody held to the mouth. Oh dearie me, what on earth? That is, I mean, you know what, these are all hand-drawn graphics, it's just gorgeous looking. And finally, the end of level guardian is a panda wearing a pink tutu with a sort of plastic duck's head. Listen to the music, that's awesome. And it's thrown up all these little toys. I mean, look at the actual animation, the detail of them, really nice. Utterly bizarre, but utterly fantastic as well. It doesn't want to die anyway. Oh well, that'll be me then. Anyway guys, that is a Fantastic Journey. That is awesome. Right, Fantasy Zone by Sega. Now this is kind of Sega's own bizarre sort of shoot 'em up that they've taken. They've tried to make it cute. Now I've not been a big fan of the Fantasy Zone games. I have tried them in the past. I think I've tried them in the Sega Master System, but I've never really got on with them. So you're controlling this. What the hell is it? It looks like a kind of Pokemon thing. You can move left and right. What's quite awkward is you've got to kind of obviously be facing the direction you're shooting. Well, that goes without saying, but it's kind of awkward trying to turn. You've got jellies and warps and what the hell is that? Is that? It looks like some. Is that a lobster or something at the top? With these kind of orange things. Ah, damn it! Anyway, that is all very bizarre. That's Fantasy Zone. Yeah, all very daft. Let's batter on. Right, this is Fantasy Zone. The last one was Fantasy Zone 2. That was my mistake. Now you can see it's got the same spaceship. I'm calling it a spaceship. I don't know what the hell it is actually. And you're shooting, I don't know, some sort of pink thing which seems to deposit a green blob out of its arse. All very bizarre. I didn't actually catch when this game was made. I mean, compared to like Fantastic Journey which you looked at earlier on, I mean that's awesome looking. This is very very basic, but I'm guessing this game probably came out quite a bit before. Getting very frantic. It's kind of like a Defender on steroids in some really bizarre warped green. And we've got large nose potato type things as well. I mean, Fantasy Zone kind of spawned its own sort of franchise. And I think, did it appear in the Mega Drive? I think it probably did. I don't know if you've got to take any clear. I've just noticed the thing at the bottom. You've got little red dots. Is there a certain number of baddies you've got to clear or something? I don't know. Anyway, that is Fantasy Zone. That was by Sega. You'll recognise the font to this one. Fever SOS by, is this by Cave, I think it is? By the makers of Dodon Pachi. So this is going to be good. Yeah, it's if that last game was a bag of chips out of your local chippy, this would be a fine meal for three at the most expensive, 3-course meal I should say, at a rather exclusive restaurant. This is the creme de la creme of Shmups, just gorgeous. I mean, these are not everyone's cup of tea, because as you'll probably see, they do get pretty heated. Good thing with this one is the thing you really want to avoid is the green bullets, which you can see fairly easily, but the only downside to games like this is you're too busy trying to avoid the green bullets to actually admire the visuals, which again in this case is just gorgeous. Now the thing I like about making this sort of series of videos is I actually come across games I've never even heard of before, I've never even seen this game before. So it's a good way to discover good games, and it's also a good way to discover games to avoid like the plague. These little ninjas, I think it was. Whoa! You almost go cross-eyed trying to play these games sometimes, but I love these things, they're just fantastic. It's just a complete orgy of sound and visuals. And the gameplay is simple, it's don't die. Yay! These large glitter ball to finish it off. Anyway, that's wonderful. That is Fever SOS. Right, Fighter and Attacker by Namco. 1992. The kind of options screen looked very similar to sort of, is it Aero Fighters and Aero Fighters 2 and 3. Compared to Fantastic Journey and even the one we've just played, Fever SOS, this is very realistic. It's tanks and planes and that kind of stuff. But it's got a bit of trance kind of music going on in the background there. Having played these last couple of games, a game like this feels very kind of sterile. Now you'll notice you've got the two types to shoot. You've got the bullets, which take out the airborne baddies. Then you've also got the sort of the ground-based bombs, which you've got to deploy, kind of similar to Xavier's. Got a strange music for a game like this. I'm never a big fan of music in sort of shoot 'em ups. Although there are the occasional ones, some of these Japanese ones, again, their music's just absolutely mental, and it actually really adds to the atmosphere. I mean, this was made in 1992, which was right in the time of when raves and whatnot was popular hardcore dance music, so... yeah, that's Fighter and Attacker. Fighting Hawk by Taito. Made or released in 1988. It's amazing, you can just always tell the older games, they just lack the sophistication and graphics and, you know, of the sort of the more modern ones, which is obviously what you would expect. Now this kinda reminds me quite a bit of what's it called, Tiger Heli, which was one of my favourite shoot 'em ups. It was one that I used to play in the arcade in Bathgate. But anyway, I'll not talk about that one, we'll talk about that when we come to the letter T. But this kinda feels a bit like it. It's almost a wee bit slap fight as well, but you don't seem to have, I don't think you've got any power ups. It's got some rather odd music as well, which does nothing for the atmosphere of the game. Oh, there we go, we've got some... it's a smart bomb type thing. Yeah, the music's bloody awful. It sounds like it was added as an afterthought, or... quick, you've got half an hour to put together some music for this game. Again, it's very sort of simplistic compared to some of the stuff, but you know what, that doesn't make a bad game. I like games like this, you know exactly what you've got to do. You know, so you've got no excuses when you die, because you know it's your own fault. Ah, so you've got kind of heat seekers, which is good. The funny thing is, that Tiger Heli what I was talking about, I remember getting quite far in it when I used to play it in arcades, and I've played it quite a few times in MAME, and I find it one of the most difficult shoot 'em ups ever. So, oh, there's a bit of graphical glitching going on there, which you don't often see in arcade games. Yeah, the kind of way the tanks kind of disappears a bit odd. Yeah, that music should just have been removed. It should have never been allowed in the game. So anyway, that is Fighting Hawk. Right, this next one, Final Star Force by Tecmo. Now Star Force was a lovely game, or it is indeed a lovely game I should say. What on earth was that? I was too busy talking. Oh, you start right away with some end of level Guardian. He's taking off. It's kind of the sort of attack patterns are more kind of Galaga than sort of a vertical shoot 'em up. Yeah, stuff like that. Very bizarre. I like the sort of background graphics, that's quite atmospheric. I'm not overly sure about the sort of attack patterns of the game, but that background looks very similar to oh bloody hell, Dragon, oh what's it called, not Dragon Lair, Dragon Saber, anyway it's the one where you fly a sort of two-headed bat. It's kind of similar looking graphics. Is that a cow? A demented cow, or was it somebody trying to start a motorbike or something? I'm not quite sure. It's a it's a bit of a sort of a mishmash. It's like an assorted box of chocolates of shoot 'em ups, not in a particularly good way. It's just all it's all random sort of attack patterns. Not my cup of tea. Anyway, listen, that is Final Star Force, and that was released by Tecmo. Finalizer Super Transformation by Konami, released in 1985. This is going to be good. And that's all from BBC One. We bid you a very good night. It's only my old viewers that may actually get what I'm talking about there. It looked like the sort of the BBC logo back in the day when actually the TV ended. Yep, the TV ended when it got to about 11 o'clock at night. They switched the TV off and used to remind you to ensure you unplugged your television. I know you're probably thinking I'm taking the piss, but I'm not. Ask your mum and dad, that's what used to happen. None of this 24-hour 400 channel TV. We had 3 channels, and the TV got switched off at night. And you used to get the national anthem at the very end. Yeah, Finalizer Super Transformation. It's certainly got a very, very fancy title, but the game itself's a bit and it's got kind of Mr. Do type music as well. You know, I can't really slag it off too much because, you know, it's an old game, but then there again, Robotron and Galaga are old games as well, and you know, but it's probably that reason why Finalizer Super Transformation was never actually classed as a classic video game and ported to any system, because it was essentially shite. And the thing is, just because it was an arcade game didn't actually mean it was any good. Yeah, I think that'll be the one and only time I'll be playing that game. Finalizer Super Transformation. Fire Battle. Now I don't do by Tato. Is that 1984 I think, is it? Roman numerals? I'm really a bit rusty on Roman numerals. Fire Battle. Ooh. Whoops, what's happened? Ah, here we go, now we're starting for real. Ah, now, can anybody spot what game this is effectively ripped off? Oh, maybe the famous game ripped this game off, I don't know. This is very Xavious. Even with similar kind of sound effects. And little pulsing sort of stations. You've got the ground-based bombs and you've got some missiles. Yeah, this is like the poor man's version of Xavious. And it seems to have ripped off the sort of the background hum to Space Invaders. Yeah, it's certainly not got a patch on Xavious. I mean, it's just pretty boring. Look at the landscapes, it's just brown and grey. And yeah, I know coming from a C64 owner that's a bit rich, but there's just really no imagination at all going into any of the backgrounds. Yeah, I think you get pretty fed up playing this game very, very quickly. At least Xavious gave you some kind of big spaceships to kill. Maybe this will have, but this is just dull. So anyway, that's Fire Battle. Now, I saw this game and I thought, should I include this? And I thought, you know what, this is a shoot 'em up. Yeah, it's just a shoot 'em up with fancy graphics, but you know, this game was a bit of a classic back in the day. You probably don't get, there's probably very, very few, if any, of these arcade machines still in existence. I never got to play it in arcade, but it used a laser disc. It used real footage, well, in a lot of cases. And then you just overlaid graphics. It's kind of like a predecessor to Afterburner, but it's quite, you know, it's nice. It does look very atmospheric.
I'm going to take her down. I get visibility again. They've got me locked on.
Now it's pretty much on rails. I mean, I'm not really controlling the direction of the plane, I'm just controlling the crosshair. Now you probably see it zapping all over the place. That's because it was always an analog control and I'm trying to use a joystick to control it. It's certainly, it's of its time, you know. Not a lot of playability, but it's pretty epic to watch. It's just like Star Wars. Is it the Battle of Hoth, I think it is? Boom! It's game over. Anyway, that is a Firefox. Right, Fix 8. Fix 8, yep. You be very careful when you see that. This is by Konami. Now again, when I started playing this, I thought, this is a bit more Commando. It's not really a shoot 'em up. Although you could argue that Commando is a shoot 'em up, though I never actually included that. I would call that a run and gun game. Possibly this is, but it certainly feels more shoot 'em up than say Commando. Because you're not just blasting sort of people, you're blasting spaceships and that kind of stuff as well. Again, it's a game I've never heard of. Fixate, there you be. Could you not pick something less, I don't know, less naughty possibly? Yeah, so you've got kind of power-ups, and it was a bit kind of bizarre. Again, you shoot in the direction you're actually facing. What would be nice if you could actually lock on so you're always shooting up the way, and you can just sort of like strafe left and right, but then there again you can do stuff like that, which is quite good. Not quite sure what these little rainbow things, spinning wheel things do, if anything. And the thing is, some of these games obviously they maybe use spinners, maybe used 2 joysticks and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's Fixate. So yeah, I may not be using the correct controls, you know, that the game's utilised in the original. Flying Shark. Now I did do a Arcade Perfect my arse at this recently. As far as shoot 'em ups go, I'm not a big fan of this. It's just too difficult. My slowing reactions just can't handle a game like this. I think you do get power-ups later on. I don't think I've ever actually managed to get a power-up in this game, so that's probably why I'm I just struggle at it big time. Now I notice you get a series of red planes. Is it about like 1942 when you destroy all the red ones you get a power-up? Possibly. Can I get them all? Ah, bollocks, I just missed that one, yep. We shall never know. It's a really nice looking little game as well, but I just find it too difficult. This did have some pretty good conversions as well, and I think virtual 8-bit ones. Did it come out in the Amiga, Commodore Amiga? I think it might have done actually. So yeah, that's Flying Shark. It's not my cup of tea. I just find it too difficult, but it's a bit of a, it's regarded as a classic shoot 'em up anyway. Right, this is Flying Tiger, although it doesn't actually ever seem to give you the title name in the title screen. Although I could see anyway. By Duyong Industry. I do like a shoot 'em up. It gives you a really nice, good sort of laser to start off with, so it's instant gratification, blasting stuff to it. Nicely drawn sprites. I shouldn't call it sprites, it may not be sprites. Sprites is a technical name for a graphic. I should just say characters or whatever graphics. It's quite amazing actually, you know, when you go through all these shoot 'em ups. I would say the majority of the ones I've looked at so far I've never even heard of, never seen, you know. It just begs the question just how many shoot 'em ups were actually produced back in the day, but now, well, there is saying that there is a few indie developers making shoot 'em ups, which I love. I mean, I make no secret of the fact that I love my shoot 'em ups. There's just something really satisfying about blasting stuff. That's nice. That's Flying Tiger by Du Yong Industries, released in 1992. Right, this is a classic. This is Forgotten Worlds. Now I've got to apologise in advance. This game used a spinner. It used a joystick to control the character movement, and it used a spinner to actually control the aiming. Now, as you'll see here, I'm just all over the place. I'm shooting all over the place. But you know, it gives you an example of just how lovely, how sort of hand-drawn graphics. It's definitely a Capcom classic. Really pretty graphics, and you can get simultaneous two-player action as well. And you get to pick up the blue things, which gives you money or credits, and then there's a shop you can go into and pick up sort of extra weapons and upgrades and that kind of stuff. Aye, I'm all over the place here. I mean, I can't even face the right direction. And there's a shop, so you can go in there. And what have I got? I've got 4,300 credits. Right, okay, I'll go for armour. There we go, end. It's quite a bizarre thing actually having a shop and a shoot 'em up, an arcade shoot 'em up. The graphics are fantastic. Kinda similar to sort of Strider, also made by Capcom. Really pretty. So yeah, that's Forgotten Worlds. Excellent conversions as well out there, especially the Commodore Amiga. Right, Formation Z by Jaleco. Now it did warn me that the graphics or the sound I think weren't actually getting emulated properly. Now you immediately start off as a plane and then you plummet down, so you're walking. Oops. Ah, right, okay. So, you know what this is? This is basically Buggy. Oh, bloody hell, see my memory, my recollection memory. What's it called again? Moon Buggy. Moon Buggy. Yeah, Moon Buggy. You control a little buggy which moves from left to right, and you can jump and you can shoot. And that is basically what this game is, it would appear. So you've got to avoid the things at the bottom whilst trying to shoot the sort of aerial enemies. Very basic looking. I'm guessing this is a very early game. Funny thing is, I've heard of this game, Formation Z. Maybe another game that's similar. But yeah, it's not a game you would really want to play other than when you make a video on YouTube. So yep, that is it. That is the penultimate game, guys. We're on to the very last one. And here we go. This is Future Spy by Sega. Now you'll see very quickly that this is obviously based on Zaxxon. But instead of spaceships, it's trying to go for a sort of realistic approach. When you shoot helicopters and you've got your boats which you have to use your... now you know what, Zaxxon didn't have... It just had the gun, didn't it? It didn't have bombs. So it's kind of added to it slightly. But obviously, same viewpoint, very kind of similar. It's kind of like Blue Max, but in a sort of a pseudo 3D isometric viewpoint. So anyway, listen, that's our game. I was actually getting carried away. I ended up bloody looking at G Darius. I thought, wait a minute, I'm only looking at F. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. As usual, please continue to leave any comments, any suggestions, what have you. Always appreciate the feedback. If you haven't subscribed, guys, I would appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button if you want to see more stuff. And finally, thanks very much for watching.